Ron Daines. I'm with the Trumbull County Board of Developmental Disabilities. This is actually going to be my third school year that I'm
State looks
doing
like they need
this.
permission for the survey.
And I do have a partner in spreading the good word. Kathy Sprague works with our department as well. And basically, we're just trying to reach out to all the school districts and offer consultation with regard to not only the students who may be eligible for our services, for DD services, but for any of the students that they're struggling with to, find work and to go in the direction of a work life following school life. So we could provide consultation for that sort of thing. One of our goals is to really close the gap that we saw when we first got involved in this between the older kids and their readiness to work. So we're really, and we've actually, seen some success in that just in a few years. Then the other goal that we have is to start to reach out to the younger kids and get them informed and involved and try to get them to a point where, by the time they're 17, 18, they have a better understanding of work life and they're able to a little more ready for work when they're getting closer to getting out of school. So a couple of the things that we're doing in the county, we do have some outreach programs that we're currently working with. Our goal is to work with, as many school districts as we possibly can. At the end of the day, we are currently working with Liberty Schools. We do a nice project with them where we go in and help them. We send a job coach in to help the kids do a laundry program that we do have there. We work both in the high school and in the K through 6 school. We are working with Niles McKinley with regard to taking some of the students out. We started last year because of COVID. That has really slowed some of our progress down. But we went out and did some. They fixed up the beds around the school and stuff like that, some of the flower beds, and that was a nice little project. We worked with LeBray. We weren't there last year because of COVID, but we worked with LeBray with regard to their MD classroom. Runs a coffee cart that they have on Fridays available to the teachers and stuff. And then we started working with Howland at the end of last school year, getting kids out to Creekside to do some, they have a gardening, Creekside gardening, but they also have a store inside where they sell things. So we're getting the kids involved in that. So our goal is to, like I said, start to bridge the gap that we see with regard to the older kids and their readiness to work as they get closer to graduation from school, and also to get the younger kids some exposure to the work world. Put together the transition services binder that Chris and Jody were talking about. And, it's split up into 4 basic parts. We have part 1 is all about our eligibility process for Developmental Disabilities Board. I will say though, you don't have to necessarily be eligible to receive all of our services. We are a vendor for opportunities for Ohioans with disabilities. So we do provide job seeking services through OOD. So you don't necessarily have to be DD eligible to receive our services from that. That's through our community employment department. It's called Direct Link. The second part of the booklet, just to go back to eligibility, one of the things that I've included in the packet is how to access the state site. So you get a little more information about, what the eligibility process is all about. The second part is broken down into the brochures and the literature that OOD has on their website with regard to things like summer youth work experience, pre-employment training services, career exploration, and things of that nature. And here again, these run a gamut of, the kids from 14 all the way through 22 can get involved in one of these sorts of things. But these are nice services that are available through the county, in our county here, that help to prepare kids for a more, get them a little more work ready. Section 3 is devoted to the Trumbull County Board services that we have. Um, there, we do have a site program. It's a community integrated training program through our Fairhaven school, and we've extended some of that over the last year or two. We do have additional sites, and we're trying to reach out and be able to serve more of the county kids, not necessarily just the kids at Fairhaven School. So there's an application that's involved that I've included in the packet. Um, Also, there's a blurb about our SSA services that are available, are basically our case managers, and that is taken directly from our website. I've included that. Then there's section 4, which kind of deals with kids that are getting closer to graduation. There's information on how to access the Trumbull County Probate Court. There's a copy of the guardianship manual in there, which is real nice. And that they actually have a real nice site with regard to, they have some good videos and stuff like that that really explain guardianship very well. In addition to that, we have information regarding state IDs and how to go ahead, how to obtain a state ID through the BMV. We also have information regarding selective service registration for 18-year-old males. And we have information on stable accounts, which help families protect some of the money that they have when they're getting into other services and things like that. Sometimes there's ineligibility due to the funds that people have, and that kind of helps to ease that burden somewhat. And then lastly, in that section, we have information on how to access information regarding the level of care. The level of care is an important assessment when you're trying to obtain a waiver through the Medicaid system in our county. Here again, this takes you right to the State Department's website and tells you a little bit about what that entails. So, we tried to put together something that was kind of had a good feel for the services that were available. We do, have a nice collaborative effort with OOD, of course us, and then we do work closely with the ESC and with TCTC as well. So just kind of a nice, I put together a nice little, hopefully, resource packet, and that's about it.